Bahn Manager, Rail Manager magazine, this time hosting at a special fire protection conference at Berlin. And with me is the main organizer, the manager of the conference, so to say. Could you please explain us what is the idea of such a conference? Because obviously you are very successful. This is, I think, the 16th time that you are doing this, always in Berlin and always with several hundreds attendees.
Yep, we're very proud to say it's our 16th year of running the event. It's an event that we wanted to bring together the key stakeholders involved in fire protection, which is a very important element of the rolling stock industry. And it's to give the engineers, the specialists, an opportunity to have conversations, talk about new technologies, talk about issues, and bringing them all together in an atmosphere where they can have conversations. It's not a large exhibition. It is very controlled in making sure we have the key decision makers, but the influencers that have a direct impact on fire and safety for rolling stock.
Well, I think what is amazing that you, for the 16th time, you found new points of views to feature the question of fire protection and rolling stock. Well, probably you're looking for new issues, new topics, new lecturers over the whole year, because it is an extremely well-organized conference, and there is enough time for meetings. But the level of the lessons is, from my point of view, extremely high.
Yeah, I mean, what we've been able to do is we have good relationships with the main manufacturers, so the Alstoms, the Bombardiers, the Siemens, and we communicate directly with them and the operators as well. And we want to know what their issues are. You know, what are the struggles, what are the things that they are thinking about? And that's the issues we want to solve and problems we want to bring up. You know, we need to be able to get ideas from each part of the different sector, from your suppliers, from your end users, and from the people in the middle as well. A lot of the opportunities, there's not a lot of time for them to talk to each other in one area, and the benefit and why it's been successful is because this is an area where they can bring all the elements, all the different viewpoints together and come with solutions. You know, that's what we want to do. We want to be at the forefront of understanding what our issues are and how we're going to solve them. And, you know, by bringing everyone involved and getting their opinion, it seems to work.
I think this time you had several issues where more than one person discussed them. It was a question of passing tunnels, the question of refurbishing older rolling stock, even with a shocking somehow question to keep or to scrap. Quite expensive scrap, often it would be, I think. And the question of evacuations, what to do so that people would not panic in case of any emergency. What were the interesting point of views in this respect?
Well, I mean, evacuation, obviously, it's one of the elements for fire protection. It's not only how it's being built, it's how we're going to deal with emergency situations. So with new technologies that are involved in new ways of being able to, we have to adapt to what is being used. You know, how can we use new technology to make our transportation safer? So it's an education opportunity for people who come here as well. Nobody necessarily has it's about getting ideas. It's getting how can we solve these problems. So from evacuation in tunnels to is there smoke on the train, how much do we detect, what new technologies, what new methods are there, and the fact that everybody can talk from the end user to the supplier, to have that discussion, we feel we're adding value to the market.
Yeah, and really the question to keep or to scrap. for quite a number of operators might really be the question, because if a retrofit means more or less to pass the whole train again according to the law, because such prescriptions have been changed, it may be a problem. So this might be kind of practice advice: what to do, what to make up your mind, and how to decide.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why we get a number of the operators attending, because that's obviously an issue they're going to face. They have the rolling stock, they have to decide, do we buy, do we maintain? And by coming here, they get a clear idea of what the benefits are of either, the scrapping, new technology. Is it better to be the new rolling stock or to maintain what they have? So at least allows them to answer questions they have as to, what technologies are there, what methods are there to maintain or to not. But, this is just one of the many areas that we will discuss.
So you're doing kind of polling among interested persons what they would like to hear the next time?
Yeah, I mean, that's an important element. I mean, we will have, after each conference, there is quite a detailed questionnaire going out to the end users, going out to the suppliers. What are the key issues being faced? We will follow that up in 6 months later before the conference, because we want to be up to date. We know everything is changing, so we will then reach out and say, what are the issues? What do you want to talk about? Conference is not dictated by us. It's dictated by the people who are benefiting, the end users, the operators, the OEMs, the suppliers. It's for them. And we're very happy that for 16 years we've been able to give them what they're looking for.
So wishing you to be such successful with giving new ideas over the next other 16 years at least.
Well, I don't know if I'll be doing it,
yeah,
but for
for
the time
example.
being, we'll keep making sure we get everyone talking and finding new solutions.
Okay, many thanks for this talk.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.